wrestling fans, and welcome to World League Wrestling Showdown. Newcomer Blade Lennox getting into the ring, and we're going to send it down there right now.
Good to see you, Mr. Lennox. I understand you're also a veteran and a former Army.
It is hard for me to believe, but 20 years ago, I was in your boots down at Fort Benning, Georgia. I spent 4 months in OSIT training, shipped off to Germany, spent a year training up for Iraq, went to Baghdad, spent a year in Baghdad, got hit by an EFP 2 days before I was heading home. That was 2006, October 22nd. I had my leg for 2 years after that, dragging it around. They told me I'd never run again, told me I'd never play sports again. So I asked the doctors at Walter Reed Army Medical Center to cut this leg off. 6 months later, they did it for me. And it's been pretty crazy since then.
I know it's been a crazy time with that. Give it up for him. But after having gone through all of that, you decided to follow your dreams and went to the Harley Race Wrestling Academy.
That's right. The thing is, when I got my blade, I relearned how to do everything. Baseball, softball, football, snowboarding, whatever you can name outside of pro wrestling. But pro wrestling, that one dream I had since I was a 5-year-old little Hulkamaniac. I'm an 80s kid. I'm an old man standing in here. That's what I wanted. That's what I dreamed of. I didn't think it was going to happen. It took me 16 years to get inside this ring and to train and to get to this point. 16 years. But at some point, every old man, every old woman, every old person reaches a point where you realize it's not worth waiting anymore. It's a gift to be this passionate about something. It's a gift to chase a dream. And now I stand in here today as Blade Lennox, professional wrestler. I'm not done. Listen to me here, though. I was here last year. I was right there videoing the event, 7 months into training, okay? I didn't know if I had enough left in the tank to make this a reality. I was bruised up, dislocations, pinched nerves, you name it, I had it. I was so worried that I wouldn't be able to accomplish this dream. But then I stood right there videoing this event, and I heard the roar of this crowd. I felt the energy and the love in this building, and it reminded me what I was fighting for. I owe each and every one of you a debt of gratitude. The fact that I'm standing in this ring tonight and gonna make my debut. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. This is a dream come true. Thank you all. You make this event so...
Ladies and gentlemen,
it took you 16 years to get here, right? Is that what you're saying, Blade? 16 years? Hey, you can go ahead and leave the ring if you know what's good for you. You see, we have a lot in common, Blade. You and dysfunction. You went to war, you went through the trenches, you went through pain and suffering here in the Army. We did the same thing in professional wrestling. It took you 16 years to get here. We have been here for 18 and 10 respectfully, all right? And you see, we have done the battles. We have won the wars. That's why we are currently 4 tag team champions, including the World League Wrestling World Tag Champions. And you know, while all of you are here, your mother at home calls me that too. But you see, we respect what you and all these servicemen have done for this great country. But our respect for you ends right there, Blade. So, you know what? At the expense of World League Wrestling, you're not going to go ahead and make your debut. You're not going to take advantage of being here with us. So you have 2 choices. Dysfunction destroys you, or seeing the fact that you've already joined a fellowship before, you can go ahead and join dysfunction. What's the outlook say on that?
Outlook not so good.
You know what? We're going to take his leg.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Are you kidding me? You're going to come out here and double team him in front of all of his friends? Are you kidding me? All right. Here's the deal, Sunshine. If you guys want a match with him so bad, I'm going to be your tag team partner tonight. And we're going to whip your ass.
That's fine by us. And as far as I'm concerned, it's still a handicap match.
Fans, will be right back with World League Wrestling Heavyweight Championship action right after this.
Do you want a unique way to raise money for your local community? Harley Race's World League Wrestling is here to help. There is absolutely nothing better than a professional wrestling event bringing the entire community together as one and showing support when it is needed the most. We have been sponsoring fundraising events for many years, and we know that it can bring a lot of winning opportunities for your local charities, school organizations, non-for-profit groups, and whatever else may be in need of assistance. For more information, contact us. Don't wait. Go to www.harleyrace.com, email us, or call us to get information or to schedule a WLW professional wrestling fundraising event in your community right now.
Welcome back, fans. Wait a minute, Superstar Steve running in on Kenny Alfonso, Martin.
And I mean, he has a total disregard for the rules here, stomping. He's taking a full 5 count from Gordon Atkins right there.
Superstar Steve, the WLW Heavyweight Champion, does not believe that the rules really truly apply to him, Martin.
That's right. You know, a disqualification does not lose the title for Steve here, but You know Kenny Alfonso's going to want to win this match in the middle of the ring, fair and square. There he is, turning around, firing back on Steve, and showing a little bit of life here with them big shots to the face.
Kenny Alfonso winding up in a huge uppercut, laying him across the ropes.
And boy, he about leveled Steve there. If it hadn't have been for that turnbuckle, I think he'd be on the mat. Oh, wait a minute. Right to the eyes with a thumb there from Steve, and just taking every shortcut he can to get on top of Alfonso here. And you can see him trying to see where he is in the ring, Sarge.
Superstar Steve, since winning the championship, has been on a tremendous roll, Martin, and it doesn't seem that any of it stops.
That's right. You may question the tactics, but as it stands right now here in the ring in Fort Leonard Wood, the tactics seem to be paying off for the World Heavyweight Champion. As you see, Kenny Alfonso draped across the ropes.
Oh, he can't breathe, Martin.
That's right. He's choking him out. He just doesn't care. Look at him. He's pointing at a disheveled Kenny Alfonso in the corner. And how is Kenny going to get back up from this? How does he continue to fight? Right here in front of his colleagues.
You are absolutely right. It is his colleagues. He's also a veteran. Kansas National Guard, and a huge drop kick from the champ. Alfonso down.
And you can see Steve, he thinks he's number one in the ring, but I'm pretty sure right now the fans are very unhappy with these tactics that he's performing. And Alfonso on the mat, I don't know if he's going to be able to survive this barrage. As Steve just casually goes over and grabs him by the hair, but there he comes. There's fight left in him, Sarge, right here.
Lefts and rights, but again, Superstar finding a way to cut him off.
Yeah, big old punt kick to the gut right there, and you can see Alfonso. He's trying to fight his way back up. He just wants to get to his feet, but Steve's right there. Handful of hair again. Goes for the massive chop, but Kenny, he ducks it. And he's got some forearms for him, Sarge.
Yes, he does, and off the ropes he comes. Oh, but wait a minute, Superstar Steve caught him again. Oh, but wait, Kenny Alfonso slapping him now right in the face, kicks all over.
You can see them open hand chops perfectly within the confines of the rules as he catches him anyway, and he's got him over. And the champion's in trouble in the corner right now if Kenny can bring it together.
And the crowd here at Fort Leonard Wood at the Davidson Fitness Center loving what they're seeing right now. Arm drags galore. Now a drop kick, sending Superstar Steve right out of the ring and down onto the floor.
That's right, and the champion out there on the floor, he could be in as much danger as you can get into here with a competitor like Kenny, and you can see him lining him up, checking where the champion is. I think he's going to be right there in the target area.
Kenny Alfonso loves to fly, and here he comes through the ropes. Oh, wait a minute. He caught him.
That's right. Steve didn't see him coming. You could see him out there mouthing and jaw-jacking with the fans, and it might be the end of him right here as Steve is on the floor. Looks like he might be out cold, Sarge.
I thought at first that the champ had seen what was coming, but he didn't get to see quick enough. Now Alfonso rolling him right into the ring.
That's right. He knows he can't win it without getting him in that ring, and he's going to go right in that ring after him now. He's fired up. He's feeling himself, and he's about as close as he's ever been to this World Championship before. But Steve able to get away from him, Sarge.
A blocked punch there, and Kenny Alfonso still on the offensive. And he's going to try and fly again, but this time from the top ropes. Oh, crossbody, and he connects. 1, 2. Oh, he almost got the championship right there, Martin.
I'm telling you, he caught the champ, and the champ was in a bad position, but able to get out. And now right back onto his face and into an SDF right in the middle of the ring. Kenny Alfonso's got the champ in trouble.
Referee asking Superstar if he wants to give it up. He says no.
You can see him wagging that finger. He's not giving up. Steve never one to give up in a fight, and he's going to find his way out. And look at him muscle his way to the ropes.
Inch by inch, crawling all the way, now grabs the rope. And Kenny Alfonso has no choice but to break the hold.
Wasting no time getting to the ropes and wasting no time getting outside the ring for a breather here. Just trying to catch his breath, the champ.
Kenny Alfonso. Oh, wait, he got caught. Face plant right on the apron, and we'll be right back.
We work here. welcoming the long hours and heavy lifting. Working hard to get the job done. And so should your truck. Jim Trenary Ford is here to help you get the job done through complete customer care and a lineup of trucks that exceed expectations. We are Jim Trenary Ford.
Honestly, it was pretty intense. Heart.
Indispensable.
Hard work. Challenging. Gritty.
This is the Harley Race Wrestling Academy.
Fans, Alfonso on the outside of the ring. The count is on. Kenny's struggling to get to his feet, Martin.
That's right, and you've seen what happened right before the break. Kenny still trying to make his way back to the ring, face first into the ring apron there where the cords are the tightest, and I swear it's almost like hitting clear boards. And here he goes.
Oh!
You can see him fighting his way in, and he made it, Sarge. He made it back in the ring, but to what? For what? Here's Steve right there on top of him immediately with them deadly knees. And now just going straight to Fist City with him right there.
He's making him pay for making it in a half a second to spare.
And you can see Gordon Atkins getting a little fed up with the chicanery of Steve here in the ring as he keeps just breaking the rules. And I think he's giving him the warning. And Steve going for a pin, but Kenny bridging out.
The champ ruthless over these last several months, and it's not stopping whatsoever.
No, he's not, and it's taken every bit of Kenny's fortitude to get back up after all of this as Steve just bracing him up against the ropes and pounding across his chest, just knocking the wind and the life out of Kenny Alfonso here. As you see him still using the ropes for support, he's got to find a way to fight back.
The champion speaking to the crowd, is this the man you really want to cheer for?
And right back in after the heel. Right back in at the hair. Steve goes.
It's Kenny Alfonso coming back again. Strikes with his legs and his hands.
He's gaining a little bit of momentum here. You see Steve trying to get ready, but he's able to get over the top.
Oh, and again a 2 count. The champ getting his shoulder up and rolling out. But Kenny Alfonso right back on him again. Oh, but the champ again stops everything. Now into a count, 1, 2, and Kenny gets his shoulder up.
Now he's looking like he was trying to slow down the pace a little bit, but Steve just too strong and aware. That big drop, I didn't think Kenny was going to be able to kick out, and there's the big elbow right across the back of the neck.
And fans, next week here on SHOWDOWN, Skylar Sparks will get her rematch for the WLW Ladies Championship. And also, we'll have triple threat action as Austin Molitalo takes on Sabotage and Big Jack Parker Jr. as again we see Kenny Alfonso coming back in the corner here. Strike after strike on the champion.
That's right, and we got them great matches coming, but right now, we're watching a knockdown drag out right here in front of our very eyes between Kenny Alfonso and Superstar Steve. And Steve in control as he has been for much of the match, but it doesn't look like Kenny Alfonso is going to quit anytime soon from just doing everything he can to leave it in the ring tonight and win this WLW World Heavyweight Championship.
And fans, if you want to be in the crowd, just like the fans here at Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri, at the Davidson Fitness Center, get your tickets right now at HarleyRace.com. April the 13th, Fort Scott, Kansas. We return right after this.
Right here is symbolic of what it's all about.
The attraction and the heart
They are looking at the best.
I am World League Wrestling.
Alfonso with the drop kick, and the champ drops hard to the match. Oh, he tries to do it again, but Martin, he swipes it out of the way.
That's right. Steve was waiting for him on that second drop kick. Maybe he went to the well a couple times too many there.
And every time, Martin, that Alfonso starts to make a comeback, the champion stops him every single time.
Well, that's right. That's been Steve's MO. He seems to have an answer for just about everything every competitor showed him. And if he doesn't have an answer, he sure has a way to weasel his way out with cheating, putting a foot on the ropes here or there, maybe a gouge to the eyes. All tactics used by Steve directly in this match so far.
The fans here at the Davidson Fitness Center, Fort Leonard, Missouri, totally behind the challenger.
That's right, they're right behind Kenny Alfonso, a fellow member of the armed forces. As he slips out from under, he ducked that neck. Drop kick to the face.
Oh my God, right to the face, Martin.
I'll tell you what, he locked that neck down and kicked him right on the button, and I don't think Steve can kick out right now. He's got to get that cover, Sarge.
If he could just roll over Martin, he might just win this one.
Just get a hand on him. That's all I'm asking right here, right now. But Steve moving towards his feet already before Alfonso, who was just a millisecond behind him, crawling towards the ropes to get up. And Steve back up, and you can see him coming to his senses now.
And he's going after him right there in the corner. What's he gonna do? Oh!
Just dropping them forearms. He's taking him all the way across the ring. Kenny's ready with that elbow right there. I didn't expect to see that, but he's got him right here with the kick.
And Steve caught him again. Oh, but he got caught that time, though. And another one. And Alfonso, tried to do it again, but this time the champ, and a miss, and another miss. And a huge enziguri right to the back of the head of the champion.
I'll tell you, he just kept spinning those deadly feet, and finally it caught the champ, and looks like he might have him where he wants him.
And a cutter!
He's got to make that cover. He's got the legs, he's got him.
1, 2! And the champ gets his arm and shoulder up again. But he's got him in that submission again.
Right in the middle of the ring, you can still see Steve just wagging his finger at Gordon Atkins. He is not going to give up. He is not going to relinquish that title, not while he's still got breath in his lungs, and he's already starting his slide towards the ropes. You have to ask yourself, what's it going to take to defeat Steve here? You see Kenny going through so much big knee to the face, and he's going to the top. This could be it. This could be the moment everyone's waiting for right here, Sarge.
He's gonna fly again. If he connects, we just might have a brand new World League Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, and he does!
He hits it. The crowd's with him.
2! Again!
And Steve just able to get that shoulder off the mat. And Kenny not gonna stop the attack right here as Steve back up. Here he comes. He ducks the clothesline. Jumps up. He's gonna spin him around.
Right in the middle of the ring.
Victory roll right in the middle of the ring, too.
Oh my God, 2.999, Martin.
And a big kick right to the breadbasket, right along the belt line from the champion. Knees to the face, and Kenny's in trouble. Backhand.
And a huge boot right to the face now. And Superstar Steve saying it's all over now as he's gonna pick him up.
And he's got him up and down for the brainbuster. And that's going to be it. That's always it.
And 3, and you're right, Martin. The champion Superstar Steve retains the title again.
I'm going to tell you what, both of these men fought hard tonight. Steve may have took some shortcuts on the way, but comes out victorious again.
World League Wrestling Heavyweight Champion Superstar.
Fans, we'll see you right here for more action next week on SHOWDOWN.